Hello and welcome once again to another edition of IFN News, and in today's show...
There we are. I'm here with our democracy, Keep Corbyn, defend the referendum and accountability placard.
Well, you've heard him speaking just then. He's absolutely galvanised the crowd.
Yeah,
can't be really any doubt about his popularity, and it seems that the people trying to take him down, where's their popularity?
And I'm very glad the key points he made were housing, because the big demolitions which the Tories want and the Blairites want are about to come up with a list of 100 estates. Environmental issues in general, respect, and of course the basic economic attacks on us world over, which he described as Reagan economics, and those are the things we have to completely reverse.
Well, look, we're bound to be having an election coming up soon. They think they're getting a new leader as a Prime Minister, but who would you like to see as Prime Minister? Silly
My
question.
brother, of course.
Okay, I think we'll go for that one.
Absolutely. But I think, well, I'd like to say that, you know, that above all politicians, Jeremy is the one that can actually lead the country forward in negotiations about exiting the European Union, for example, and towards a fairer society. Because he's the only one that's spoken the truth about the European Union, where the others have just lied about it to each other and confused the public. Where he's prepared to say what's wrong with the European Union. He put forward a case for remaining. Okay, that wasn't agreed, but now he and the party say what? Out is agreed. We have to defend out, and of course then defend the policies we want, mainly within that, such as stopping the TTIP, which is the, you know, the trade deal whereby American Wall Street multinationals will get into the United Kingdom economy to do more deindustrialisation and more asset stripping.
Well, that's right. John McDonnell himself's been an ardent, well, he really opposes it incredibly, this TTIP. A lot more people need to understand about what this actually is. So we need to really people to, I suppose, look at that.
Absolutely. That's what we've got to do. But right now, the issue is the dark Blairite forces which are undermining democracy everywhere. But specifically, they're attacking Jeremy now because they want him out, because he supports the opposite to what they want, i.e. a malleable workforce in a prison like the European Union, unrepresentative MPs, and so on. And what's coming up for them, of course, is the Chilcot inquiry in a few days' time. So this is their last chance to confuse the country, even get such chaos in Parliament that maybe they would agree to postpone Chilcot yet again. And at the same time hide from the country that they want to demolish 100 housing estates in London. I mean, that is what they want to do. That is destruction of Labour's community. So the BBC are embarking on a Project Chaos, and we have to stop it. And that is why we're holding up, you know, we're saying defend democracy, keep Corbyn, and defend the referendum and accountability. Because all of these things come together. We've got to set up defend referendum groups, and in that we say what we want as a sort of country we want in the future. We don't want to dilly-dally around wasting time not exiting from the European Union, because that'll give, you know, Tories time to do tricks. But be specific about what we need now. And we want to stop all these anti-privatisation moves done in the name of the European Union deals with America. And I would say that, you know, we've seen the Blairites over in that building today, and we have been fighting them. We, I mean, you know, the progressive MPs. And if they come for us in our communities, workplaces, industry and colleges, we will fight them. And if they come on the estates and for the hospitals, we will fight them. Wherever they come, we will fight them.
Okay, Piers, one other question. Margaret Hodge, who has certainly got a very unusual background, should we say, when it comes to paedophilia claims, very shocking claims. She was the one that did the clarion call a few weeks back in the Telegraph. Now, what happened next was 12 people decided to do what they wished to do. But it seems amazing that all it took your brother to do was to give the appropriate respectful dismissal of him and to ask him to actually leave. So Ben's gone, and those 12, well, they just seem to run away.
Yeah.
So,
well, they're cowards. Look, Blairites have got nothing to back them and no base other than the BBC, which is now turning into a lie machine for the Blairites, right? And when we have this movement from below to call MPs to account, they're all going to call the BBC to account. We should elect the Director General of the BBC in public. We should elect a board for the BBC in public. Not have this, no more of this behind the scenes manipulating by the powers that be in order to fool the public. That has got to end.
Okay, well, I think we'll leave it there.
From the team and myself, thanks for joining us today.